Let's put the spotlight then on GVFL, which is announcing the close of their new seed stage fund, which is the Prarambh Fund, which has reached about 100 crores. We've got Kamal Bansal, who is now joining in. He's the managing director. Thanks so much for taking time out. Tell us more about this seed stage fund and what the overall corpus is.
So this fund is basically the 10th fund being set up by GVFL. GVFL is one of the oldest fund manager based out of Gujarat. Seed basically targeted at starting with the very seed stage companies which are out of incubators or which are being nurtured in the accelerators. So here the ticket size will be say 1 to 3 crore, where we work with the company very early stage, and target sectors are B2B SaaS, mainly the say young entrepreneurs who are starting with the technology startups like the B2B SaaS, Agritech, Health Tech, and Deep Tech. So these are the sectors we are targeting. And theme is basically the tech startups, entrepreneurs who are young entrepreneurs working in the incubators, to give them seed funding at the first level of funding, institutional funding, and also engage them with the mentors and other investors. So we are also setting up the platform A4X, which will engage them with the mentors, because we feel that early stage startups, they need funding, but more than funding, they need mentorship and the hand holding. Through this platform, we want to provide them both funding as well as hand holding and mentorship. So that's how this fund position, and the target corpus is 200 CR. Right now, we are announcing the first close at 100 CR, which we have already closed. So we'll be investing in next, say, 12 months in 20 to 30 startups.
So you're looking to invest in startups over the next few years. What is the average investment size? What kind of startups are you looking at?
So in this check size, as I mentioned, will be say 1 to 3 CR. So there will be startup we are already incubated somewhere. They have raised say 50 lakhs to 1 CR of various kind of government grants. They already have some kind of MVP or POC with them. And then we'll be putting up first check size of say institutional check size of around 1 to 3 CR. Average maybe around 2 CR in each startups.
Right, and I understand that this will be largely focused on B2B, health tech, agri-tech. Tell us a little bit more about the scope.
Yeah, this will be say B2B SaaS. Our focus as a GFL focus has been more on the enterprise tech sector, which are say scalable, which are less cash burn. So B2B SaaS, health tech is also one of the focus area. Looking at the India as an opportunity, we see a lot of new startups coming up in the health tech, working with the latest technology like AI, and then deep tech, AI, ML, so new solutions, and our solutions are emerging with the help of AI and agri-tech. Agri-tech is a big opportunity we feel. So these are 4 or 5 sectors which we'll be targeting from this fund.
And I understand that you've also raised about 9 funds so far. Tell us a little bit more about how much you've divested in the portfolio.
So this is our 10th fund. GVFL Prarambh Fund is the 10th fund, and this is our first seed fund. Till date, we have raised around 9 funds, which we have been supporting early stage tech startups majorly. And say we have AUM around 1,000 crore till now, and we have invested in over 110 companies. Our last fund was raised in 2021, which is a 500 CR fund, and from which we have already committed around 150 CR. If you see the entire journey of GVFL, we have divested from say 75% of the companies. So GVFL has a very good track record of divesting from the companies, and we have been able to exit from 75 companies. And that's how our track record is there. So we have now 2 active funds. One is the enterprise fund, which is for early stage tech startups, and this is the seed fund. So we feel that these 2 funds are complementary, starting with the seed fund and funding them up to their early stage and the growth stage.
And finally, long term, what's the game plan?
So long term output, we want to position ourselves as a full stack VC fund, starting with working with the seed stage startups, accelerating them. So we are also working with a lot of global accelerators. We want to give them this kind of say hand-holding services to startups, and then take to the next stage of say early tech funding. And maybe going forward, we may also set up a growth fund. So we want to be engaged with the startups from say very seed stage up to the growth stage. So we'll be setting up a series of funds which will say handhold these startups and take them to their successful journey over a period of say 8 to 10 years. So that's kind of engagement we want to go with the startups, so that they are able to, their success rate is high, and they are able to contribute to the society as well as to the GDP of the country. And whatever expectation we have from the startup ecosystem, so we want to contribute to the growth of startup ecosystem in the country, along with the getting international expertise, international investors, as well as domestic capital. So we feel this is a good opportunity to mobilize and invest domestic capital in this asset class. So our aim is twofold: to mobilize domestic capital into this asset class, at the same time support these startups from early stage till the time they become successful enterprise. So that is the entire vision end to end what we want to establish for GVFL in next 5 years.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.